Yeah, bud, that's not supposed to be hanging like that, bud.
Before we jump into today's video, I just want to apologize for how sporadic it is and give a little bit of a timeline. We had a lot of stuff happening and we were in complete crunch time, so I'm sorry that we missed quite a bit. But as you'll see in this video, we had a lot of things happen that were very unfortunate. T-case issues, transmission issues, fuel pump issues, and then I didn't even mention it, but we had a transmission cooler line blow off the night before when we were trying to get a little bit of street tuning done the night before we left for Vegas. So I didn't actually get to street tune the car at all before our runs. And it has just been very, very difficult. So we were thrashing the whole time, and as you will see, this is how far we got.
Alrighty guys, so we got some bad news. I'm pretty confident the transfer case is smoked in the bug. I bought it used, and I think I'm finally paying for it. What happens is when you push the brakes while it's in the air and running, it only stops the fronts, and when it does that, it's making a really horrible grinding, teeth jumping on chain noise inside the T-case. Yeah, that filter is completely jam-packed. It's not supposed to look like that. Alrighty, so my brother just drove like 2 hours from Nevada to bring me a 4L85 that is my other brother's, that's at my dad's house. That has an NP261 on it. Actually, it doesn't, it has an NP241. I pulled a 261 out of my car. So, hopefully this T-case will work. It's got a different front yoke on it. Oh, that's a good sign. Cool. So, we got a T-case in. Obviously we don't have that tail shaft housing piece. It's sitting right there. Not a big deal. I just need to clean the surface RTV. I'm gonna do that before I go in tonight so it sets up overnight. Alrighty guys, so I have been absolutely thrashing on the bug for the last week since our T-case was found out to be bad, and we've got the new T-case in there. We have all our lights wired up. We have our fans and water pump wired up. Pretty much all of our chassis wiring is done aside from running the two-step. I'll be doing that later today. But we are going out for our first official test drive with this T-case, and hopefully it's going to be good. So we're going to just cruise down and try and go to the gas station, get some gas in it, and just see how it reacts. I'll have you guys thrown on the GoPro. I have no idea what's going to happen. We have a lot of little stuff we need to button up still, but we're ready enough for a first drive. So let's just pray we don't have any bad noises and that she just cruises. So I guess we'll clean some stuff up because it's so trash I don't even want to show you. It's so bad. I've just been thrashing. But we're going to move some stuff out of the way and back this thing out. Well boys, today has been disappointing to say the least. I kind of just quit recording because I was trying to troubleshoot and it has been really, really bad. So we got the bug backed out, went for our first little test drive, finally fueled it up. We had like a gallon that we had put in there. Got back to the shop. The gas station's only like a block away, maybe 2 blocks away. Got back to the shop, and of course my really nice Fuel Lab expensive fuel pump, the screws came out and it rattled the internals out, and it actually was slid about halfway out. That little cap came off and the internals were slid about halfway out, and it started dumping fuel on the ground right after I put like 18 gallons of 91 in there. So that makes sense. And I've been messing with the car literally all day, and our trans is bad. So I'm really at a loss, kind of frustrated right now. We only have first and second gear. Shifts really firm into second gear, but we have no third or fourth at all. My dipstick's kind of hard to read because it's one of those universal like low car copy dipsticks. So I've been adding a quart, driving it, adding a quart, driving it, adding a quart, and driving it, and just trying to make sure we weren't low. Till finally I overfilled it, and at no point in the process did we get third or fourth gear. So let's walk around the car a little bit. It's kind of windy out there, so, but yeah, so really disappointed. I'm not sure what the plan of attack is right now because it's literally 1 week before LS Fest right now, and I'm kind of screwed. So she looks kind of good though. We got the transmission all loaded up. As you can see, there is no transition missionator in there. We got it and the 5.3 loaded up in the truck. T-case is chilling there. ATF literally everywhere. There's a big old ATF spill right there. ATF right there. There's freaking gear oil right there. It's horrendous. This is an absolute nightmare, but we're making it to LS Fest. Come hell or high water, like I said. We're currently in hell. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot better later this week. So we're gonna hop in the truck. It's raining naturally, so I got to throw some bungee cords around the tarp over the engine and trans, and then we are bombing down to St. George. Hopefully get this stuff swapped out, grab my new trans, bomb back up here, start thrashing it in. Let's get her done. As you can see, we've got gray matter loaded up on the trailer, hooked up to the old Beat to Death Duramax, and we are headed to Las Vegas for LS Fest West 2023. It has been an absolute nightmare. I'll fill you in later on all the hurdles that we've had to jump through, aside from the ones that you saw in the last video. We got it loaded up. We're not going to be running the hood. I don't have rear hood hinges or hood pins, but I want to have the hood with me because everything clears and it looks cool. So we're getting ready to head out and hopefully go try and pass tech inspection. So we'll see you guys probably on our way to Vegas. All right, guys, we are here, participant and vendors. Turn in right here. Woo! Woo! So many trailers here already, guys. Oh, all right, well, I'll try and record what I can, but we're gonna go check in and then go tech in and see if we can pass. We got the Twinnebago burned down on our right. I've been watching his update videos, getting ready. Awesome. Guys, we're walking up to registration right now. We got the bug on the trailer over there. Emma's car parked right there. We're gonna register and go get teched in. Alrighty guys, so I just had to run a while to give Emma her helmet because she's going through tech. So I'm out of breath and I apologize. We're gonna drop the bug off the trailer, zip tie a couple things out of the way, then we're gonna bomb over to tech. So I'm just gonna throw you guys up, get that knocked out. Alrighty guys, so we're in line at tech, got all the cars up there. Now let's just hope that they're nice and we can get through it without any hassles, or they'll let us fix whatever they don't like, and hopefully our bad luck ends. Alrighty guys, against all odds, we freaking passed. We got teched into a 10.0. If we go any faster than a 10.0, we need a window net, which I have, but it's not installed, so we'll see. Dude, I can't freaking believe it. Like, I did everything I could to make it pass. I did everything as well as I could, but honestly, like, it's a freaking body swapped whole car, so I wouldn't be surprised they were nitpicky. The guy was telling me a few things, were like, come on dude, but like, I have a cracked windshield I never once thought about, but windshield's cracked, where it's cracked, he was like, fine, I'll let it go, but the next race or track might not let you. So we're freaking good, dude. Oh, heck yeah. So we both passed tech. If I pass tech, Parker's flying through, no problem. Oh, heck yeah. So now we're gonna regroup, decide what we're doing, probably load the car back up. I don't know, I might try and do some tuning here in Vegas and just leave the car here. I don't necessarily want to take it back to Nevada, plus if we do that, then we can keep our spot with the truck and trailer. So, heck yeah, guys. Ooh, heck yeah. Alrighty guys, so we got the guys from Risky Habits here. If you remember them from last year, if you're an OG. But we got them here. They're helping me set up some tuning on the car because we've been chasing the issues so much, we're just still on the Holly base tune. So whatever he does is gonna be better no matter what. I'm super grateful. So we're gonna hopefully go set the boost controller and make like 10 PSI and then get in the staging lanes. Alright guys, so I am getting my race suit on, my helmet on and everything. Emma's putting a GoPro on. We blew a boost coupler off, we got it back on. No idea what boost it's gonna make, but we're just hopping in line and sending it. I'm gonna have Emma or Wes do some recording with this thing, so you guys will be passed off to them.
Carefully, but why don't we have pit bikes?
I know why I don't. Hey, say that again to my camera.
I said, why don't we have pit bikes?
The audacity! I had one and now some fool has it.
I don't have one, but I need one.
Alrighty guys, so we ended up missing our first class. We were scrambling to get ready. We're still not dialed in, and they called it. We showed up there, you have to be here when we call it. So hopefully they cycle through pretty dang quick and we can get in line again. But in just a minute, me and my buddy Wes are gonna go down on the frontage road and do some test hits to try to dial in the boost. We blew a coupler off earlier, like 4 PSI. So we're gonna go do that and see what happens. Alright guys, we're in the staging lanes. I'm gonna let some people go around me, and my brother Parker back there in the red Firebird is gonna come up. We're gonna go nose to tail so that we can run together. We got 1320 videos back there. Kyle just talked to me, it's super awesome. So hopefully we put on a good show and get a good clean run in. Maybe get, anything's gonna be a new PB right now. And hopefully we get some traction off this. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we're getting lined up. I'm getting excited. Yeah, I've been freaking busting my front drive shaft and red link. Yeah, bud, that's not supposed to be hanging like that, bud. It said ejecto cedo, cuz. So, it ended up breaking the bell housing. Once I get the yoke out, you'll be able to see. But, oh, there you go, you can see. Broke the bell housing pretty good. But yeah, so we're gonna pull the drive shaft out and just run a two-wheel drive for the rest of the event. Alrighty, guys, so we got drifting going on in the background, but this concludes day one of LS Fest West 2023. It was an interesting one, to say the least. As you saw, we went down the track and we ended up breaking the front drive shaft and the bell housing. But I think we're good to go. We're gonna get that drive shaft pulled out tomorrow and then just run it with no front drive shaft and we should be fine. So yeah, that concludes day one. A little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Cars aren't easy. Drag racing's not easy. If it was, everybody would do it. So, I really hope you guys enjoy this content. If you do, please share with your friends, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps me out. I've been working my tail off behind the scenes to try and bring content for you guys. I'm trying to get better on the recording side of it because I'm doing the work and I'm trusting the process. But I'm struggling to record everything and struggling to get good video for you because I'm so stressed about getting the work done, like getting the car built in here. So please give me some time, give me some help. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that helped me, all my family that was here. It's so loud, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll even be able to use this outro, but that's it for day one. All the hardships leading up to it were 100% worth it. It's been amazing. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to stay hungry, stay humble, stay motivated, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alrighty guys, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because of the wind, but we have an update. We got into the Burnout competition, so we're gonna make one soft pass on the drag strip, and then we're going to rip it in the Burnout competition. I'm pretty excited. Right now, me and Parker, he's behind me, going to grab some ice and waters from Wes. Don't know if you'll be able to hear any of this, but let's do it. Sweet. Our hero, he got the ice, he got the water, she got the snacks. We bombing. See you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, so we ended up breaking the rear drive shaft out of the Bug. I will show you guys that when we get back. We are booking into a pick apart right now, and we're going to try and get a new slip yoke for the 4L80, and we're going to try and get a new some new straps for the rear yoke, and we should be good to go. But that thing absolutely came apart. In fact, I'm gonna have to have my brother look at the yoke because I didn't even look at the differential side to make sure that that was salvageable. But we are bombing. We're gonna go try and get what we need so that we can get the car in the burnouts. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alrighty guys, so we just grabbed this drive shaft out of a Silverado here at the junkyard. It's got the right yoke on it, but I'm struggling to get the U-joint out. So it's already bent and hammered, so we're gonna try and see if they'll cut the end off for us up there, because we can't fit the whole thing in the Camaro. We don't need the whole thing, we just need it from here up. So we're gonna run and do that, and we got some U-joint straps, and hopefully we'll get this thing slammed back together for the burnouts. Alrighty, so some awesome dude just lent us his saw, and we got it cut off because I couldn't get the yoke out. I don't have my hammer and stuff, couldn't get the U-joint out. So now we're gonna pay for it, run to the parts store, get a couple of U-joints, run back, and hope we slap this thing back together. Now it's recording. So we don't have a grease gun, we don't have access to grease. So what we're doing, my axles are leaking and blowing grease out of the CV seals. So I just scooped a little bit of that stuff off. It's nice and clean, and we're grease packing our U-joints. So we're sloppy, but we're doing burnouts today, boys.
Action is going to be a 9:51 at bump spot. Ended up being an 8:35 at 88 miles an hour. Move on the Bender Road to see how they can unlock the potential.
Hey, look, you might want to raise pressure.
Born over 75 years ago, passion for racing, dedication to horsepower has never wavered. From business off the shelf to completely custom jobs.
All right, Dodgers. Let's see what the field can do. Let's see if he needs some help. These drivers doing an amazing job of coming out here and putting on a great show for y'all.
Well, boys, she officially let us down. We got the tow truck towing us because my drive shaft came apart. So, yeah, that's super fun. We failed about 10 seconds into a gnarly burnout, and I'm pretty heartbroken, man. I've had so many people helping me. We worked so hard and it just failed, but that's life, I guess. Sometimes you just don't get what you want, and no matter how hard you work, life just kicks you when you're down. But we're here, we're out here. We tried to put on a good show. We ran a personal best of 11.7 in the quarter mile, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm getting hauled back to the pits. I don't know. Trying hard not to get too down. I'll talk to you guys more when I get there. Alright, so the tow truck just dropped us here at the pits. He was nice enough to let us throw some jack stands under it. So we're gonna check it out. What to do?
You broke the front of your T-case off.
The front of my T-case off?
And that's why you're driving.
Just remember, next year, strike three, man. This is, I told you last year.
Yes, sir.
Next year, strike three, you're out.
All right, we'll do better. Well, transfer cases aren't supposed to do that, guys. Oh, that makes me feel so much better that it wasn't necessarily something that was my fault. Well, currently getting a nice little tow to the show and shine.
Alrighty guys, so I always start it like that. So we are officially home. We just got back tonight from LS Fest. It was super awesome. I just wanted to clarify a couple of things because it was so sporadic we didn't get everything on footage. I ended up leaving the car in the show and shine for the rest of the weekend, so it wasn't just sitting in the pits and people could at least look at it. We ran a new personal best of 11.7 at 110 miles an hour. As you saw, I broke at about the 1,000-foot mark. So the car was on a rip. I mean, the car was going to run probably a high 10 on that pass on like 4 or 5-ish PSI. But it was a super rough weekend, but super good. We learned a lot and it was a really good growing experience. Yeah, so I'm just going to end the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy all the blood, sweat, and tears I put into it. I hope you enjoy it and like and share and everything so that I can keep putting out content like this for you guys. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to stay hungry, stay humble, and stay motivated. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.